watching the raindrops fall.
Here we go, you no good for nothings. Good morning, Sunday morning. There it is.
I'm watching the raindrops fall.
I'm gonna make the best that I can make with this. People say sometimes it's like easy lemon. Let's make some lemonade. Why don't you stay with me on this one, see how far we can get.
I remember that day we sat down, the restaurant was closed. Don't know how you held it together, always kept it so composed. I could see that you were bothered, not everything was well, but you talked and smiled a lot so nobody could tell. But I asked you, who do you talk to about all this stuff? You said nobody, and I said, must be tough. You said it is, and on top of that we got 3 kids. And in a few weeks I don't know where I'ma live, cause my wife want me out. Honestly, I ain't been living right, I think we're gonna separate. I can't endure another fight. I'm living in the basement, at night I'm barely sleeping. Got a lot on my mind to pass the time I've been drinking. I was proud when you stopped drinking, I was sad when you ran away, but you called me, and we got you back home the same day. But before we did, me and you went to Denny's to talk. And as I'm listening to you speak, deep within I just thought,
This is what no good for nothings look like, by the way. This could be you. Start to build, man. Stay with me at B-Sounds Installations, BSI. Car audio, on Facebook. Join our group. We're always doing updates. We're always trying to do live. We're trying to give you as much as possible. If not, stop by and hang out with me. We'll have some fun. We'll order some pizza. We'll have some food. Hang around. Act stupid. We'll be here all day.
so here's this grown man calling me his best friend. Fast forward, this guy actually became my best man. I remember inviting your wife, I remember she didn't come. I remember somebody asked to replace your +1. I said no, cause even if she wasn't there, we would honor her. No one could take her place, especially when I knew you wanted her. Like a day before the wedding, you were crying about the situation. I remember you felt like giving up, I remember you were impatient. I told you endure the process, I told you repent and pray. I remember you called and told me you think both of you would stay. I remember you being happy, I remember things looking up. I remember the heart attack when we thought that your time was up. I remember the conversation last time that you dropped me off to convince you to come to Christ, and I told you don't put it off. I remember when Uzi called me, I remember he said you died. I remember being in the kitchen when Jen held me as I cried. I remember.
Watching the raindrops fall. I'm watching the raindrops fall. You're so beautiful. I'm watching the raindrops fall. I'm watching the
Right over there, the crew right there in the background, right there. There's Trini right there, my other associate right there, my other half. No good for nothing, Uzi. He got here about 9 o'clock today, PM, people, PM. But he's here. I guess that's what's... and he locked his keys out at TVS and made me wait for lunch today, guys. But he made it. Well, that's important. Stay tuned right here at B-Sounds Installations. Gotta do special.